It is incredible to see the downfall of big clubs all around the world right now with Ajax, Lyon, the teams that we have rebuilt already. But this is on another level. We are talking about Schalke, a club that is known all around the world, at least by people that like to watch European football for at least more than 10 years, because recently this team has been falling into disgraceful positions. 16th currently, not in the first Bundesliga, the top division. It's the second Bundesliga. Yes, guys, Schalke is currently in a very precarious spot. This is a club that has won multiple titles in Germany and even managed to win a European Cup. How does this happen? How does a club that has one of the biggest talents in German football right now within their squad struggle so much, and how can we save them? Let's start today's rebuild with Schalke 04. I personally have already watched a bunch of Schalke games this season, and it's funny enough to see that they have scored 14 goals while conceding 20. But scoring 14 is one of the best numbers in the league. That puts you straight into the top 10. So clearly, the defense is the issue. I watched their first game of the season against Hamburg, and their defense looked absolutely terrible. Like, honestly, they had injuries, I understand, but lads, that was schoolboy defending, and that is something that we definitely will be focusing on. Whilst I say that, though, in that matchup, the goalkeeper did an incredible job. They should have conceded a bunch more goals, but Müller saved them. Now, when it comes to the main man, the young talent that everyone in Germany right now is speaking about, I mean, it's Musiala, it's Florian Wirtz, it's maybe Boniface, and then you have people talking about Ouedraogo all the time. This is a player that I saw and I watched him play against Hamburg, and then after that watched a couple more games. He reminds me so much of Musiala. It is incredible how talented this kid is. He's great in dribbling. He is great in defensive moments as well. Can be physical if needed because he's 6'3", but he's so agile and good with the ball at his feet. This is the man that is going to carry us. Yes, we are going to be making him the captain. And by the end of this video, I want him to lift all the trophies. Ouedraogo, you are the only hope I have for this Schalke squad. So one thing I can immediately identify with this squad is that the age is just too high on some of the players. Terodde, don't get me wrong, is kind of a legend at Schalke already. He was the one that basically shot them from the second division into the first one last time, and now he has returned to do the same, but things are not looking the same. He's right here now, 35 years old. Ralf Fährmann is 34 years old, has already kind of lost his spot. You have Drexler in the starting 11 there, who's 33 years old. You have Kaminski. You can just basically tell that this team needs to be changed in many ways. Not just transfers in general, but also it needs to get a lot younger while also keeping some experience around. And when it comes to experience, I have one player that has to return to this club. Wait, Drexler is not in the game? Oh man, Julian Draxler was the player I wanted to bring back to Schalke. My plan is completely broken now. He's openly come out and said that he hopefully one day will return to Schalke, because that is where he basically became the guy that everyone just looked at and thought, wow, this guy has mad potential. He's going to be an incredible player, but he's not in the freaking game. Oh man, that's a letdown. Oh well. We'll have to find other transfers. Let me see what happens if we change Ouedraogo's position. 65, 63 to 65, and immediately ready to go up even more. But I do want the skill moves on him, so let's go for the 5-week program. When you are a club like Schalke in this situation, you need to bring in players from top divisions that don't get playtime, or you need to look outside of the top divisions of Europe. Now, Amin Al-Dakhil, before joining Burnley, was a very talented player in Belgium for Sint-Truiden, I believe. And now he's going to join us because at Burnley, he's not getting that playtime. And I do want to upgrade the defense. So I'm going to bring in Al-Dakhil. He's going to take over from Baumgartel. We're going to sell him on. He comes in as a right-footed centre-back with some incredible stats for his rating, to be fair. Obviously, just need to work on that defensive side of things a little bit more, and the physicality as well. But the pace is already looking good, dribbling and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're going to work on him. And then I will be bringing in a new left back, and possibly just a whole change of the back line is what's needed, apart from Müller. Because I've seen him play an incredible game, I'm going to keep him for 1 season if you don't mind. As I mentioned, the best value is to be had outside of the top 5 leagues. And this man, Ogbu, I believe his name is, a Nigerian that plays for Slavia Praha. This is the centre-back I am bringing in because we have to spend 11 million on him. Don't get me wrong, that did cost me quite a bit. But at the end of the day, this is a man that comes in with a massive rating, immediately upgrading our team. Now, I am going to also let go of Bruna because Matriciani, from my memory, is actually a great player. I really like him. I don't see him performing too well based on stats that I can see on my screen right here. But I know he's a good one. He's only 23 years old. Maybe we can build him up. But Ogbu comes in with amazing pace, defending, physicality. This is going to be the leader of our back line. This next player that is joining us is Valentin Barco, Boca Juniors fullback that apparently a lot of the top clubs in Europe are currently chasing down, including Premier League teams. So before he makes that move, let's snap him up and bring him into this team with immediate effect. He takes over that left back position. Decent pace, decent dribbling, and some good overall stats all around. Not the best defender, but definitely someone that can do a lot of damage moving forward. So the combination of him and Matriciani on those fullback positions, I'm actually all for it. And of course, I will tuck them in because as you guys know by now, that really helps in simulations. So make sure to tuck in your fullbacks, otherwise you will be suffering. So left back, right back, tucked in. All good. What is it with Nigeria and the emergence of incredible attacking players lately? This is potentially the next one that many of you might not know, but I've already heard of. His name is Rafio Durosinmi. Yes, a Nigerian striker playing in the Czech division. Yes, Czech Republic. This guy, in 10 games so far this season, has 6 goals and 6 assists. Yes, 12 goal contributions in 10 games. This kid is looking very good. I understand the Czech Republic League is not one where a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, that's a sick league, but plenty of great talents are coming through there, and this could be the next one. Now, I'm not against Lasme, by the way. I kind of like him. I really do. But he's going to be the backup striker for us, which is going to be a great spot for him to be in. But Durosinmi and his story really, really excited me. So I wanted him in this team with immediate effect. 20 years old, and he is 6'4". Oh my god. All right, we are building a tall team, aren't we? My plan has worked, guys. Schalke is going straight back up. Get in there. Alongside Hamburg as well, which makes me very happy. And as a German, lads, I can tell you this. We have a bunch of teams in the second Bundesliga that historically definitely belong up there into the Bundesliga itself. Like Schalke, Hamburg, even teams like Hannover, Karlsruhe, Hertha BSC specifically, and Kaiserslautern. There are so many teams down there that a lot of fans in German football would love to see back up in there. But Schalke and Hamburg will do really well to get up here, and we have done exactly that. So, how is the team looking? We have the new striker that we have brought in, up to a 78 rating. By the way, I'm doing my best hiring the best coaches as well, so the growth is definitely impacted. Now, the right wing and left wing both will be replaced next season for sure with Bundesliga money. Uedraogo at first didn't play all the games. Later on took over as I let go of another player that was here named Idrissi. But Uedraogo now as a center attacking mid. He's a 69 rated player. A lot of growth in him there, which is great to see. Schallenberg, actually a good player. Last season, he used to play for Paderborn in the second division and had a great year. Hence why he moved over to the team of Schalke. A lot of Bundesliga teams actually wanted him. I'm surprised he went to Schalke. And then we have the defense. Barco, 75. Ogbu, 78. Alta Kiel has basically caught up to Ogbu there. That's great to see. And Matriciani has got up to a 74. While our goalkeeper has given us a +1 right there, which is good to see because we trusted in him. Next season, though, definitely a goalkeeper upgrade is coming. He's old. Durosinmi, 22-9. Not as good of a quota as he has in real life, but still very happy with that. Karaman and Moore have done well, obviously, because they play in the attack. That makes a lot of sense. And then for the rest of the team, Arco, 2 goals and 4 assists. He is an attacking fullback, and that's good to see. Now, we're back in the Bundesliga. How about a little bit of Norwegian action to start off our season in the Bundesliga? We are going for Håkon Evjen. Yes, this is a player that used to play for AZ Alkmaar, very talented, but then got to move away right when he was basically about to move into the first team and get more playtime, I felt like, because at the time I was watching AZ and had players like Odgaard and stuff, but yeah, I thought he would be one of the next ones to be able to get playtime, but then he moved over to Brøndby, and now he is our player. 74 rated, 86 pace, 77 dribbling, 4-star skill moves, left-footed to cut inside, and a bunch of these play styles that are obviously beneficial in gameplay. Definitely one of the hidden gems, I would say, that we are bringing into the squad, and I'm seeing Ouedraogo already a 70. You know what? I thought to myself, if we bring in a right wing that is Norwegian, let's bring in a left wing that is Norwegian as well, because Skjelderup is one of the biggest talents in world football. People and scouts seem to be thinking that he joined Benfica, didn't get the playtime, has now been loaned back to the likes of Nordsjælland, and I'm actually going to check how he's doing this season so far. So Skjelderup is actually playing for them, and he's doing quite okay. Not getting goals or assists, but generally speaking is doing a good job right now. So very happy to welcome him. He's an exciting prospect on FC24. 12.5 million plus Tobias Moore is the deal that we have gone for here. Before we sign a new goalkeeper, this is the one that we had to spend the big bucks on, and he's bringing in pace, he's bringing in dribbling, he's bringing in basically a bunch of playstyles that Evjen has as well, but has the finesse shot. So very excited to have two wingers who are capable of cutting inside and creating some chaos. And Duro Sidmi is definitely going to be profiting off of that, that's for sure. And this is the new goalkeeper of Schalke. Possibly the future of Spain and also the future of Athletic Bilbao. If Unai Simon finally gets his move, this is the guy that's going to get that playtime. Has shown it towards the end of last season. He had gotten a bunch of playtime, and people were speculating if Aguirre Zabala was going to be the next guy in line in that club already with Unai Simon leaving. But he comes into our squad with a 75 rating, same as Müller. That's fine for me, but this guy has incredible upside, and that's what I'm looking for sure. I'm sorry, lads, but I need to show you something special, and that is our team. Yes, it is looking redonkulous. I love the fact that we have brought these players in. The Norwegian supporting the Nigerian. That is lovely. Ouedraogo now on the 75 rating. The captain is hoping to lead the line soon enough. And Schallenberg, surprisingly, gone up to an 80. And this is the end of the season of our first year in the Bundesliga. Tempelmann, definitely one we need to replace. But let's take a look at the league table. Yes, we've qualified for Europe. We got promoted and we have qualified for Europe. That is how insane this team was. In January, we were actually sat in 5th, and I was like, what is going on here? So it's incredible to see that we have gone up, got promoted, and immediately fought in the top half of the table for a European spot. And I do believe 7th gets you Conference League. I could be wrong and we could be disappointed, but I do think that's what's going to happen here. So this is ridiculous. And Duro Sidmi, 23 goal contributions. Skjelderup coming in with the 17 and 4. Evjen definitely needs to step it up, but hey, his growth is looking good. I mean, +7 on Andreas Skjelderup. That is incredible. Wow. Anyone else grown that much? Ouedraogo +5? No? No one else? That's fine. Hey, +7. The only +7 in the team. That's fine with me. Don't you worry, we're going to bring in Germans as well. And this is a big one. Angelo Stiller has moved from Hoffenheim to Stuttgart. And now, obviously, Stuttgart is on fire. And he is a part of that team. A very good player. Sadly, no real face scan. Angelo Stiller is going to join us instead of Tempelmann. 12 million this one has cost us, and he's going to come in with a lovely rating. Look at him right there. A player that can defend and also move the ball forward with some good passing play. A decent centre mid, left-footed as well, and only 24 years old as he joins us. But generally speaking, 6'2", 6'2", 6'2". He is 5'8", and then Stiller is a tall lad as well, 6 foot. Is everyone in this team quite big? I mean, apart from the wingers, who both are kind of small, and also Barco, we do have quite a physical side here, which I appreciate. Progress is important, and that's exactly what we are getting this time around. From 7th to 5th, establishing ourselves as a top 6 club is a huge step forward for Schalke, considering, obviously, them being in a terrible position in real life. So, we are now here to take our team even further, and that is happening right here against Fener in the Conference League final. Yeah, I was about to say Champions League final. I had a brain fart right there. But anyways, they have a good team. They do have a really, really good team now. Fener, Gala, a bunch of Turkish teams have really good squads, and it scares me, but at the same time, look at our team. Look at the lads up front. Skellerup, Durosinmi, 88 rated. Uadraogo, 81. Even Schallenberg has gone up to an 83. Matriciani, 84. Dakil and Ogbu and Barco looking solid as well. Aguirre, very good ratings for everyone. Go on and get it done, please. Yes! We have won our first European trophy. Kozuki coming on as a sub and scoring. Durosinmi and Skellerup getting the other goals. Amazing season for Schalke. A European trophy. Back then they won the UEFA Cup, which obviously now is called Europa League. So this is the second one now for Schalke, which is great to see. Now, let me dive into the detailed stats real quick and see who's done best. It is our Nigerian striker, +5 this season, +6. Dude, this guy just grows like crazy. And then we have a bunch of +5s and 4s as well. I really like that. Really good stuff right here. Generally speaking, our team has done really well, and Stiller has adapted immediately. 3 goals, 6 assists from centre midfield. That is totally fine with me. Good season. Now I do want to see us qualify for Champions League football, obviously. Things have gone out of hand. Guys, we have won the league. Yes, we are ahead of Bayern Munich and the rivals Borussia Dortmund. And you know what's really odd? Like, I'm looking through the talents out of Germany with the highest potential on FC24. And I'm seeing Musiala, I'm seeing Wirtz, but then I see a bunch of Dortmund players. Schlotterbeck, Mokoko, Adeyemi, Nemecha. Like, the pool of players that I can actually bring into this rebuild that are German with high potential, it's quite small. It's really, really small. But yeah, I've basically learned to love this team so far. And whoa, the 2 attackers, 91 and 92. Evian is getting there too. Uedraogo, 86 rated, 5-star, no play styles. He should have a bunch of them very, very soon. Schallenberg, great growth, an original of the squad, same as Matriciani. We have 3 of the originals still here, which is a lovely thing to do. And then the defense alongside our goalkeeper looks very strong too. So we have won the league, but we completely bottled it in Europe. I believe if we go back here in the Europa League, we got beaten by Bayer Leverkusen. And then after that, we have lost against them in the cup as well. So Leverkusen seems to basically pop up as the team that smacks us around all the time here. But if we are talking and smacking around, we have Durosinmi doing that to every other Bundesliga team, it seems. 36 goal contributions in 46 games. That is pretty good. And Skellerup coming in with 39 for himself, which, again, is incredible. And Uedraogo, his numbers are going up, and I do like that a lot. Things are spicing up as we're up against Bayern and smash them 2-0. Okay. Does that take us into the Champions League final already? 5-0 against Bayern Munich. That must have been the quarters. Semi-finals against PSG. Come on, guys. Oh, no. PSG beat us in the first game. Second game, we get back at them. Let's go. 4-2. Let's go. Dude, PSG had us beaten. At least they thought so. 1-0 in the first game. 4-1 in the other. The comeback is ridiculous. And it's away from home as well. And we play Inter in the final. That is amazing. I can't wait. That is going to be 2 teams wearing the blue up against each other. So, Inter, first of all, I want to see your team before I do anything else right here. They have Lautaro, Vlahovic, Rashford, Daniel Malen, McAllister, Sunset, Eriksen, Jan Bisek, Bastoni, Marquinhos, and Diogo Costa. That is a great team. Oh my god, dude. No wonder they're in the Champions League final, but is it as great as this one? 90 rated Uedraogo. 92 rated Durosinmi, 94 rated Skjelderup. Is everyone above 90? No, the two midfielders aren't, but that's okay. The rest of the team is fully above 90. This team deserves Champions League final football. I'll take a look into the league table in a second. Skjelderup, he is the one. 41 goal contributions in 48. Evian has had his best season as well. He comes in with 43 himself. And then Durosinmi with the 29. And Uedrogo 12 and 7. Not too bad at all. I'm actually excited to use him. Hopefully he gets a face scan anytime soon. But quickly, league table, how's it looking? Have we won that too? Get in there. Yes, Shalke. Well done. On to the Champions League final. I actually love the fact that on FC24, we come up against a bunch of different teams. It's not Real Madrid, City all the time. Like, this is really nice. And I love the fact that Inter has put together a very strong team. And here we go. Hopefully, it's going to be a good one. I'm going to change the camera angle, though. I'm going back to my old days co-op with 20 height, or was it 15 and 0 zoom? I always really liked that one, so let's do this. Lovely passing play. Good cross. Barco, he gets beaten. That's not good. Daniel Malen luckily gets stopped by Aguirre Zabala. And that's another one. Oh, mate, Inter is dangerous already. Wow, what a pass. What a freaking pass. Oh my god, Barco is getting bodied. It's not just him. Sunset is running through my entire team. This is not ideal. I don't like this one bit. Oh, yes, Barco comes back to defend in the end. Uh-oh. He could shoot, and he does. That's a Trivela shot from Lautaro. Lads, can we just jump for at least one of these headers? High press is working. Go on. Evian, sprinting. Why is my striker not helping? That's why. Oh, okay, I guess. Lovely. Uedrogo getting past one. Over to Durosinmi. He gets a touch on it because he's 8 meters long. Let's go. 1-0. It's Skjelderup. Uedrogo starts it. Durosinmi passes it through with his long legs. And the little man from Norway scores for us. Yes. Come on. Get involved. Angelo Stiller and Schallenberg are doing a great job here for us with the defensive work for the midfielders. And now it's a beautiful Trivela shot once more. They really love that one, huh? Watch out. I'm looking for him. I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him. There he is. Look at the way he's powering through. And in the end, it's Uedrogo with an acrobatic style finish. But Inter survive once more. Blow the whistle, ref. The high press is going. We're pushing them back into their own half. Inter, you had your chances. Multiple of them. It only took one shot from Skjelderup to win this. Schalke, as the underdogs, in the end, have gotten this. Of course, overall, rating-wise, not necessarily underdogs, but name-wise, definitely. Get in there. Uedrogo, lift that trophy. El Capitan is walking up. Remember the name. Uedrogo is one that people will talk about possibly the same way they're talking about the likes of Musiala and Wirtz. This kid is special. A lot of European big clubs are wanting him. I hope he makes the right step instead of joining a team where he's not going to be one of the main players. But guys, that is me done for today. Schalke is rebuilt, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.